and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I do have the Action Comics Superman first release from Mcfarlane on the turntable there, because to me, this has always been the definitive Superman. This has been, bar none, the Superman that I go to the most when I do the pictures, when I think about photography and stuff like that. When someone says, hey, do you own any Supermans? This is the one I show them, because this was, I mean, besides the fact that he did forget the S in the back, this has stand, you know, the test of time. This has been the go-to Superman. I have yet to see it equaled or matched. He's come close with a few here and there, namely Christopher Reeve that just came out. But, you know, that's another video for another time. And then, of course, we did get a release of this in a 2-pack not too long ago that, you know, didn't much. I think the head sculpt might have been a little different. I didn't pick that one up because I already had this one. But to my surprise, I yet to see another Superman as good as this one. Now we've got the Infinite or Crisis of the Crisis on Infinite Earth. I'm sorry, pardon me. That one was actually pretty good. And then this one just, to me, this was still the best. This was still the best done. But today we're not talking about this one. We're talking about the updated version that we got, which of course was the gold label. Let me move this to the side. Oh, anyway, there he goes. The gold labeled Walmart exclusive updated version of Action Comics Superman with the cloth cape. Now there has been some slight repaint modifications done to it. It looks good. Could it be as good as the original? We will see. So, as we do here on the channel, we're going to get this figure unboxed, and I will be right back. All right, now that we have Superman out of the packaging, we will quickly go over the accessories, because this one in particular does bring accessories. The first one did not. And, of course, he does come with a flight stand, which is good. Finally, you know, all flying heroes should have a flying stand. Because that black one, you know, so many of those black ones you can get. But this is great. They added the same stand that the original had. And of course, it does come with a data file or a trading card, as some people might call it. I don't remember. It's been a while back, so I don't remember the packaging or the card from that original one. I'm assuming it's the same one. Again, I don't remember, but it looks like it might have been. It could have been. I mean, this picture just looks so faded and old. Maybe they still had a whole bunch of these laying around and they just added them up. Now, this particular Superman does come with an extra set of flying hands, which is good. That one only had one, and the fist. I wish we would have got a right-handed fist, maybe. It would have been cool. So, you know, you can do, you know, we can swap him out with the other one, but he's got the same fist. And then he's got a grip hand for, I don't know for what, because, you know, he's not really going to grab anything. But the fact the addition of these are actually pretty good, because it looks like it's the same skin tone as that one. So I'll probably use it with this one also. But yeah, another fist would have been great. Right-handed fist would have been good. So anyway, again, same body sculpt. Superman, the color a little off. I am okay with the blue. I would have preferred a little bit lighter blue, maybe. Would have been nice. You know, that this blue would have been great. They would have done it that way. Would have been cool. It would have been more to the comic itself. But I like it. It's not bad. I've had a couple. I think we had another Superman with that. The fact that it's a cloth cape and you finally get the S in the back, it's outstanding. They did a great job. It's not too big, not too thing. The neck and the triceps there on top are a little bit tricep. They're better exposed, I guess, because of the way the cape, just like the 78 Superman does from the movie. His cape was that down in the neck. Here, obviously, it's the same neck. Nothing's different. It's just that the rubber here for the cape just gives you the illusion that it is smaller, but it is not. And then, of course, the way they do the cape, it's outstanding. They actually do a good job. It looks really, really good. And then, instead of the molded S, which I love this molded S. I know it's a little bit too big for the figure itself, for his chest, but I love that one. I always did. He got a smaller painted on. Makes more sense to the comic because that's what they were. It is a little smaller. It still has the same, they try to give it that same metallic feel to it, even though it's painted. So it looks good. It's better compressed. It doesn't take up his whole chest. But again, such a huge fan of that. The trunks, the color of the trunks is a lot better. I like the brighter red and the fact that they went around on the belt loops. It's a plus because I know we have I have a Superman that they just didn't care to even flip the figure around. But this looks good. Again, I would prefer a lighter shade of blue, but this is outstanding that we got this version with a cloth cape with an S in the back. Face, it was the same. I think the older one had more detail maybe. Yeah, this one here has like more tones of like pink on his face. It's got rosier cheeks, I guess you might want to say. And this one's more like stoned. This one's got a little bit more emotion, the new one. The leg pieces are still the same, a little thin, so he does get at times a little difficult to stand, but that's what posing is. You can move it around and try to find the best pose that you can. That's a nice actual pose there. I might have to keep that one there. Give it a nice cape. Flying going that way. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I like that pose. See, accidentally. But again, another fist would have been great. You can do 2 fists fighting, instead of this grip. I don't know, what's he holding on to? Maybe the cape? Yeah, let's have him holding the cape like the other one. That's usually what I do. There it is. There it goes. There's Superman holding the cape. But yeah, it's nice. This is nice. This is great. I mean, yeah. It's going to work a lot better for doing the poses with this one than I did with that one. I mean, you can do a lot with this, but when it comes to the cape, you either have to flip it up, hold it, stuff like that. This is going to be great. The fact that we got this version now, and the flying poses, again, you can't really get much of a flying pose because he does not look up whatsoever. I mean, that, for a Superman figure, that's supposed to, I mean, I don't know how they always miss the boat on that. I mean, there should be a better way that we can get full motion looking up, or straight up. Because, that's what Superman's all about, flying up. So, but, I don't know, who knows. As we are getting better and better with these, maybe sooner or later we will get what we want. A totally complete Superman for posing for everything. But this is great. I like it. It seemed a little bit thinner, maybe. It was just me. But it looks great. It looks great. As you can see, this is, I think with time, I try to keep it clean and stuff as much as I can. But, I don't know, maybe that's the way it is. The fact that, I don't know, to me it seems like it might, like some of the face features and stuff might be like fading away or something. But, I mean, the S-curl here stands out a little bit more than the old. But then again, this was my first Superman. This is what kick-started my collection. I had owned a few Batmans. I got rid of them. I was sticking to my collecting from Elite Wrestling because, I grew up huge fan of wrestling. But when I saw this, I was like, man, he's going somewhere with this Superman. And he has. What the line has done, what he's been able to do with the line, it's incredible. And all these deep-cut characters and the fact that he's doing more original classic characters, it's a plus. I'm glad I decided to pick it up. But yeah, this updated version, it's cool. I like it. I like it just for the cape. The coloring's all right. The chest, it is a lot better having it smaller. But, I mean, I can't, it's just, I know it's over. I mean, I know it's big, but I kind of like it. It kind of grew on me, and I like the fact. But this is great. They've done a great job. Adding the extra set of hands, I guess, makes it a little better, I guess. But, hey, there's still $20. Gold label or not, it wouldn't have mattered to me. Again, only issues I have is the spacer, the missing extra fist would have been great, and the fact that they can't seem to figure out how to do paint the ball joints, skin tone. At this point, come on. How long before somebody figures it out? Not just a few figures should be painted, but all of them. But anyway, short, straight video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, stay tuned. I do have Christopher Reeve on the way, so it might trump this one. But as always, thank you for your support, guys. Continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure. I will see you later.